Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to yet another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today I am going to be talking about who the potential next Part 2 LR for this Golden Week celebration could be. So, we're going to take a look here. So right now, the theme of this celebration is the 23rd World Tournament, right? So where basically Goku fought Piccolo. And there are a couple of things that they could do, and I have a little bit of I have some interesting ideas that I hope you guys maybe vibe with. I think they'd be cool, but then again, like, I guess everyone in this game has their own opinion, and that's completely fine, right? This is just mine and who I'd like to see be the Part 2 LR. So, basically, the Golden Week celebration has come out. It's pretty good. This is Part 1 so far. You get the tickets, the dual Dokkan Fest. I'm still summoning for this Piccolo. I've yet to get him. I have yet to get him. I really want this unit, man. He's so cool. He's so freaking good. Sales, whatever. So basically, part 2, part 1, very, very good. We get these two very powerful units indeed. The Guru event and everything else like that. We've already discussed this, right, in a video and everything. I potentially want to talk. Okay, so right now I want to talk about who we could see the LR being Part 2. But before we get to that, I just want to say that, like, a lot of the time, and I have some stuff pulled up, the timeline of events. So this is the 5th year anniversary. This is April of 2020, right? So where I can kind of backtrack and see, and I guess we can look a little bit further than that. Like, let's try 4th anniversary in April. Actually, let's do May. Was there a Part 2 LR for the no? There wasn't, but let's see. No. Let's see. So this was Golden Week of. Oh my God! Yeah, this is Golden Week for 2019, huh? And it looks like they didn't have a Part 2 LR. That's May 9th. This got an easy and everything. Yeah, so they didn't get a Part 2 LR. So in 2020 is as far as I can remember there being like a Part 2 character for Part 2 LR for. I think. Let me let me not rush things too far. So yeah, okay. It looks like there wasn't. There's this guy, but I don't really think he matters much. Okay, so no Part 2 LR for this celebration either. So was it literally just, oh my God. Okay, so this was 2020, huh? Really? This was the 2020 character? Let's just 2020. Okay. I have a point here. Just bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm terrible, I know. Yeah, April 24th, 2020. Okay, so this is the goal. I mean, I know this is Golden Week. I just didn't know. I didn't realize it was 2020, like that long ago. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, in 2020, April 2020. We're going to go May because we already know who the 2020 characters were. So 6th year anniversary, right? Around there. April. We did click on April. Their characters were this guy, right? These two, right here. This is the Golden Week of last year's celebration. And they were good when they came out. They were really good. Super surprising. Very powerful units. But I think this is one of the... Was this the first celebration that had like a Part 2 LR to it, I think? Or at least a character related to it. Because I'm pretty sure it was 17, wasn't it? 17 came out. This is the 20th of May, though. Did Part 2 did it last that long? It was just very GT themed, huh? Yeah, okay. So Super 17 came out. It makes sense. It does make sense to me why they relate it so hard. It might not have been a Part 2 LR, but it definitely was like super related to the theme of GT at the time. This whole month was basically dedicated to GT. Very crazy. Very crazy. Until the very end, obviously, right, where these two came out. But it was Super 17 was the LR for them. And then on the 7th year anniversary, I think we all know this very well. In April 2022, we got the these guys. This was the Golden Week of last year. Very strong option. I hate this guy, but Cell was good. And then their Part 2 LR character ended up being Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan. This LR right here. So I am here today to kind of like, I guess, sort of rummage through and see who I'd like the Part 2 LR to be. Because right now, I mean, like you said, it's the Dokkan Fest Goku and Piccolo. So let's just get right into it. Right, I wanted to kind of say, like, I kind of wanted to bring that up because I wanted to make sure that, you know, characters that had come out for Part 2 before were correlated to what the main Golden Week units were and what the theme was. And it does seem that way for the past 3 years. It seems like it's been that way, kind of. Right? Or the past 2 years. It seems like it's been that way. I think that I would be very surprised if they go out of like the theme of the celebration and do something completely different. But I think what they could do very well is they could give us a LR Demon King, or not, yeah, an LR Demon King Piccolo, a new one and a good one. And I think he's probably the most like obvious choice here. I think he really would be. They seem to really be fucking with Piccolo. Recently, they really seem to be liking Piccolo quite a bit. So I think an LR Demon King Piccolo could be very, very likely here. I don't want that to be the case. I want him to be a Dokkan Fest LR. I really would, because Demon King Piccolo deserves it. Hella, he really does deserve it, man. So I think Demon King Piccolo, we could definitely see a new Demon King Piccolo, but I really hope that's not the case. Instead, though, I will say, I would really, really, really like to see like a Chi-Chi of some variety. An LR Chi-Chi, I think nowadays, now that Dokkan has implemented these teal coins and there are Carnival LRs, I think we can save a lot of the hyper character, like more hype characters for the teal coin LRs, and save the less hype LRs for like yellow coin. I think that could be a very good thing that they do. So I think like an LR Chi-Chi could be pretty cool for the 23rd World Tournament. I think we could definitely see an LR Chi-Chi. Now, I think LR Chi-Chi, she could definitely, like, they could do something in her kit to, you know, provide her with a lot. And, you know, for that Dragon Ball, oh wait, no, it's not. She's not Dragon Ball Saga. She wouldn't be Dragon Ball Saga, would she? No, she wouldn't be, right, because they don't count that last tournament to be Dragon Ball Saga, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's called Boyhood Saga on JP. That's the full translation on JP. So yeah, she wouldn't be on there, but she'd be on things like World Tournament, Goku's Family. Earthlings could be is getting strong, actually. I think Earthlings is getting to the point where it could be stronger. But it is getting strong because we have, like, you know, the new Krillin, the new Tien, who are two very powerful options. LR Krillin is whatever, he's fine. I mean, he's not really the best unit in the world, that's for sure, but he's okay, right? He is a good leader for the team, or like his leader skill is okay for the team, right? She's on Earthlings. Bond of Parent and Child could definitely be very interesting to see Chi-Chi on. So she'd be on a lot of categories. Goku's on World Tournament, Goku's Family, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters. You know, those are categories that Chi-Chi could definitely be on and help out. I think that could definitely be the case. Or they could go a step beyond and make it like a Goku and Chi-Chi, like a married Goku and Chi-Chi. I think that could be pretty cute. Because this thing right here, let's see. Let's pull up the Gohan from last year, or the Goku and Gohan from last year. So this guy, I mean, it's technically the, it's Kamehameha Masenko, right? So it's two different things. This isn't a card. This isn't something that actually exists in the series. This isn't something that actually happens. This is basically like it's basically a Dokkan original almost. So I think they could definitely do like a married Goku and Chi-Chi kind of card. That would be beautiful to see. I'd love that. Or just a standalone LR Chi-Chi. I think we could definitely see that. Because we already have Krillin, we already have Tien. I think they could probably do an LR Tien, Krillin, and Yamcha. And maybe a Chaozu. They could definitely do that too. But I think I'd be a little bit more hyped for an LR Chi-Chi. That's just me personally. Because Chi-Chi really does not have much representation in the game. She really doesn't. Let's just take a look. Chi-Chi. Where are you at? Where you at, girl? Okay, well, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Okay, so disambiguation. Jesus, yeah, that's all I have to click. So this is Chi-Chi. This is everything Chi-Chi has. Yeah. Yeah. This is from the World Tournament, right? Yeah, this is the World Tournament Chi-Chi. I seriously think that Chi-Chi could, honestly, I think she probably is the top of my list for candidates for an LR. I like right now, related to this celebration, I think she's probably at the top of my list beyond LR Piccolo. I mean, beyond Demon King Piccolo. But like I said, I want Demon King Piccolo to be a Dokkan Fest LR. I don't want it to be just a regular Yellow Coin LR. I really do not want to see that at all. So if anything, I think they could save the unhyped characters like Chi-Chi for LRs for them for Yellow Coin, and give us like a Carnival LR Demon King Piccolo. I think that's something they could definitely do for us, for sure. And then, you know, like Chi-Chi, Mary Chi-Chi, and Goku, I think would still be a really cool option. LRTN, Krillin, and Yamcha, I think could be really cool. I guess there's not really much I could use as an example there. Let's do World Tournament. Let's see. Okay, so here. Like Etienne and Yamcha, and Krillin, I think with like Chaozu could probably be a very, like a really serious case. They could just use, you know, attacks from the tournament, because there's plenty of stuff that they have yet to touch from that tournament for these characters. I think for sure that Yamcha fight versus versus Kami, I mean, that wasn't really like the craziest. Yamcha got embarrassed there, but I think it's still fine, right? I think it's still fine. They could find some animations to use for him in this kind of LR, hypothetical LR, right? Could be very hype. I think these are like most likely the three options, the three candidates for me. I can't think of, I really, like, unless they want to give us an, yeah, I don't know. They could just give us a standalone Tien. I think we could still use a standalone Tien from that Goku and Tien fight. I definitely think we could. Krillin still has some animations they could use, I think, but just like an LR Krillin, that'd be crazy. If we got a really good LR Krillin and then an LR, a banner unit Krillin, I don't think I'd like that in the same celebration. I think they'd have to wait for it. But like I said, I think Chi-Chi would be great. We already got Goku, so these two are already off the table, I think, for sure. They could give us they could give us him. Tao could definitely be something they do. I think they could probably give us a Tao as well, but you know what? Yeah, I think they could also just give us a Tao. Yeah. I think a Tao would be cool too. Like I said though, like I don't think the LR for this celebration is gonna be like, oh my god, this character is the hypest thing of all time. I think they'll make them good, unhyped characters. I like seeing that, unhyped characters being super good. Like Videl, I think a Tao could be pretty good. Like kit wise, it'd just be interesting to see. Crane School kind of sucks, you know. A lot of these links suck. Let's hope they could change that up a little bit. But you know, he's on some cool categories. Like Resurrected Warriors would be interesting. World Tournament, I mean, it's getting there. It definitely is getting there. We just need a better leader, I think. A way better leader, yeah, for sure. Siblings Bond, Revenge, Earth. Whoa. Yeah, Revenge, Earthlings, Sworn Enemies, and Earthbred Fighters. It could be interesting. We could see an LR Tao. I don't think it'd be the best option because a lot of extreme units don't have help. But it's something to consider, I suppose. Demon King Piccolo, I really just don't want him to be a Yellow Coin LR. I'm sorry. I don't. So either Chi-Chi, Mary Chi-Chi and Goku, regular standalone Chi-Chi, or Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin, Chaozu LR. I think that could be very interesting to see. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I think those could be really interesting options. There's some attacks that they've yet to use for these characters. But, you know, like, I think it's interesting. It's interesting to talk about, right? Because you really don't get much representation for this part of Dragon Ball. We really don't. So I want them to go all out. Give us a Mary Chi-Chi and Goku. I think that'd be the hypest thing. I think that'd make the community happy. That would definitely make the community happy, for sure. All right, guys. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. We're trying to make it to 200 before the end of July, so any support really helps. By the time this video is out, I'll be streaming tonight. So yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. Let's try to be better people every single day. And yeah, I love y'all. Bye.